Carrier has the home comfort you need and financing options to fit any budget. Right now, you can enjoy 60 months financing on a new home comfort system. Turn to your local Carrier dealer for efficient heating and cooling performance, healthier indoor air, and convenient monthly payments for qualified buyers. Visit nopaycarrier.com. That's nopaycarrier.com. Carrier, turn to the experts.
Hey, what up, any news time? 10:22, and traffic driven by is Gary Barbera, the best boy, I guess. And the PJ Fitzpatrick Home Improvement Traffic Center. Andy A, what's new?
I'm glad you asked that, Pete, because really not much is. It's pretty much second verse thing is the first. The traveling 95 northbound approaching Academy. They still have this crash. Now, in all fairness, there was a lot of things going on here and a couple of really big trucks involved, so that did not help any, but they've got most of it out, but you still have another truck being hooked up to a wrecker right now. So 95 northbound, as you're coming up towards Academy, you're pushed over to the two left lanes. You lose the two right, but as long as you stay over towards the left, you will get through this. The backup finally looking a little better. Now it's only a mile delay instead of a mile and a half, so that's a bit of an improvement. I've got a little bit of a lane squeeze as well. If you travel at 95 either direction between Columbus and the Vine Street Expressway, northbound you lose the left lane, southbound you lose that right lane. They're getting things set up for the full closure of the southbound. That's going to be later this evening. Don't worry about that yet. You can get through there, and you might want to do that now while it's looking pretty good. I'm traveling 76. We got a couple of issues here. Looks like we picked up a possible crash westbound just before the Gladwin ramps. I was seeing an odd delay starting back by City Avenue, coming all the way up to just before the ramp, and then everything opens up wide. Trying to swing the cameras around and get better looks, so do expect that delay, though. Eastbound 76 before Montgomery down to the Vine, you got some slow go. Westbound, that crowd starts Grace Ferry, again, running up to just about the Vine. And if you travel at Vine Street Expressway itself, eastbound looking good, but westbound, you got almost a parking lot starting right by the Parkway, trying to feed it to 76 West. Just a very heavy crowd through there. Listen to give yourself extra time. Boom, shakalaka. It's Gary Barbera's month-end sensation Jeep liquidation celebration. Brand spanking new Barbera Jeep. Save up to $15K every minute of every day. People say, is Barbera the best? Boy, I guess. Goodbye, February. Hello, Barbera Jeep. Super cheap. Save $15K. Boom, shakalaka. Next update in less than 10. I'm Andy Anderson.
All right, thanks, Andy. Now, the AccuWeather forecast right now, 40 and cloudy in the city. Hitting a high of 43 this afternoon. Could be a bit breezy today. Then tonight, clear, down to 22 degrees. And for tomorrow, mostly sunny, up to 45. Right now, across the board in Oxford Circle, Woodbury, and at the Penn Medicine Station in University City, we have 39 degrees. And weather is sponsored by SEPTA, now hiring bus operators, mechanics, and police officers. Apply today. Well, your closet may not compare to what's out there now.
I'm here to recognize my very good friend.
You don't think Jennifer Aniston rummaged through a dinky little closet and came up with that stunning black number she wore to present Adam Sandler with his People's Choice Prize. She perused the options in her enormous, perfectly curated walk-in in her $21 million Bel Air mansion, giving fans a glimpse on her Instagram. Aniston's is just part of a growing trend of small apartment-sized closets that have taken off among celebrities and non-celebs alike. Many feature crystal chandeliers to illuminate racks and racks of pricey clothing, protected jewelry cases.
Okay, we are getting ready to head into a construction zone here. We're about 5 miles north of Lansdale, and the construction project that we will be driving into shortly, this will help ensure that there's 3 lanes between here and the Quakertown exit.
To take it earlier, and for some consoles, even for consoles that does not recommend it, in fact, consular might give you opportunities to go down as well.
An initial study of the non-invasive rapid test found its results were over 90% accurate, so pursue the announcements.
And 25 it's time for Money News on KLW News Radio 103.9 FM. Let's check in with Bloomberg's Gina Survey.
Small firms are feeling optimistic about 2024. Brett Sussman is Vice President of Business Blueprint Marketing at American Express. He says small businesses have been through a lot for the past few years.
I think the confidence is coming from the feeling better about the economy, particularly inflation.
In a global survey, Amex found small businesses now focused on expansion, hiring, and using technology to get ahead.
50% of small businesses cited that they're looking to proactively expand 2024.
About
Scoot over to the
30% of
left
small
and
firms plan to add employees
slow down
this
to the
year.
requested
Artificial
speed limit.
intelligence is also on the minds of small business owners.
They're focused in on marketing, making the materials more personalized, and customer service benefits.
Despite feeling better about inflation, it's still a concern among U.S. small businesses.
And that is really a delicate balance, and there's no playbook there for when you've, become too expensive to your customer base.
With Money News from Bloomberg on KYW, I'm Gina Cervetti.
There we go.
The news you care about. KYWNewsRadio.com.
This is the day of the big sale at your gift shop.
Looks like
So
we
this
are
isn't just a big day for
down
your
to
business.
55
It's a
at
big
this
day for the
time.
network keeping it all connected. That is, if it can handle the pressure.
Next slide, please.
So is it possible to get business internet you can really count on? It is. With 99.9% network reliability from Comcast Business. It's like this neat little bow. Really ties it all together. Reliable internet for your business. It's not just possible. It's happening. Comcast Business. Powering possibilities.
Get started with fast speeds and advanced security for $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Plus, ask how to get an $800 prepaid card on a qualifying gig bundle. Don't wait. Call and go online today to switch to Comcast Business. Ends 5/5/24. Restrictions apply. New customers only with 50 megabits per second internet and security aid. Equal bill and auto pay required. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. After 12 months, regular rates apply.
It's President's Day all month long at TurnersvilleJeep.com. Your zero down Jeep and Ram headquarters. Come to TurnersvilleJeep.com and qualified buyers can get incredible zero down deals on a massive inventory of new Jeeps, Dodges, and Ram trucks. Kelly buyers, visit toll-free Turnersville and we'll pay your tolls. Don't miss this incredible zero down President's Day event all month long at TurnersvilleJeep.com on Route 42 in Turnersville. Drive a little, save a lot at TurnersvilleJeep.com.
Febreze.
Fabric Talk. Hey, it's me, your couch. Today's my favorite day of the week. Febreze Fabric Spray Day. The occasional deep cleans are nice, but in between, I'm needing a refresh. Ooh, here she comes with the Febreze Fabric Spray. Oh yeah, stretch them arm rest. Don't be shy. Nothing like a good spray out to get me smelling so fresh and clean. Don't forget my fans. Nice. Febreze Fabric Spray. It's just that easy. Now we can both breathe happy. Febreze. La 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 la.
I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I learned about atrial fibrillation the hard way. My symptoms would come and go. Shortness of breath, fatigue. I kept going. Then I got so lightheaded, I couldn't. My doctor said I have AFib, so I'm about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. Other symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain can come and go, but the risk of stroke stays. If you have symptoms, tell a doctor. Visit NoTimeToWait.com.
Sponsored by Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. It's Jennifer Coolidge. Hi. I'm so glad I reached you at 2 a.m.
Oh, of course. Anyone with a Discover card can call and talk to a real person 24/7. Now, how can I help?
I used my Discover card to buy these yellow pleather pajamas, and I'm just not sure I'm pulling them off.
24/7 U.S.-based customer service. It pays to Discover. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/critical. KYW News Time at the time, 10:30.
From the Delbert Valley Honda Studios, get a deal you like on a Honda Orient. 139 FM.
Residents brace for extra traffic with the closure of southbound 95 near Kings Landing this weekend. I'm Mike DiNardo. Israel's next target appears to be Rafah. That's where an estimated 1.5 million people are sheltering, the latest on the war this morning on KYW News Radio. With roughly a quarter of eligible 18-year-olds registering to vote in the area, there's a push to get more young people into the polls for the upcoming spring season. In sports, the 76ers get a win over Cleveland. The Flyers take on the Rangers today at 3 o'clock in South Philly. And the Phils open up their spring training schedule today against Toronto. Right now, 40 degrees at County's high, heading up to 43 in the city. A good morning to you. I'm Pete Manhattan, and here's what's happening at 10:39.
The area is getting ready for another closure of I-95 near Penn's Landing this weekend. This time, southbound lanes go out. KYW's Mike DiNardo reports.
To accommodate more demolition for the I-95 CAP project, all southbound lanes of the interstate are closing from Callow Hill to Morris Street, starting at 5 p.m. Saturday, lasting until 5 a.m. Monday. The ramp from the east...
We are 2 miles south from the Quakertown exit. Still have a little bit to go before we reach the Lehigh Valley exit.
We'll have to exit at 6th Street and use Ray Street to get to South Columbus Boulevard. Old City resident Guillermo Bosch isn't looking forward to that.
It's a mess, and it will continue to be a mess.
Resident Victor Ramirez wasn't aware 95 was closing again.
Yeah, no, this whole weekend now, they give it ruining by weekend. I didn't even know that. I thought I-95 was only shutting down last weekend for one weekend, or whatever weekend it was.
It was 3 weeks ago. To get ready for this weekend's closure, police Friday put up no parking signs along Race. In Old City, Mike DiNardo, KYW News Radio, 103.9 FM.
It's 10:37. The Youngville seems to need a shot to get going. Coming up, but first, traffic and weather on the 2s in the PJ Fitzpatrick Home Improvement Traffic Center. Andy Anderson, good morning to you.
I have to say good morning once again, Pete. Still a couple of issues here. One week was turning out to be an issue and then not so much of an issue, but this one still is. 95 North approaching Academy. You still have what's left of this crash involving a tractor trailer and a car hauler. They got one out. They're trying to put the second one out. So you're pushed over to the 2 left lanes. You've got emergency crews taking out the 2 right, but if you stay over towards the left, you'll get through it. Still a little bit of a delay, but not nearly as bad as it was. I think we're down to, maybe 3/4 of a mile, a little less than a mile versus the mile and a half we had before. So it is improving. It just took a time getting up to the northeast west of 95. Actually, not bad.
There's the exit for Quakertown.